comes over from Washington. Officially a gain of 3. There goes Julio Jones. First down to the 45 and a gain of 17.
That's a running play, Mike. Coordinator at Florida will serve him well.
Play action, Matt Ryan's got time. He's got a receiver. Not any receiver. Who's got Julio Jones in front of Nolan Kemp. In the 33, it's a slant to Jones. What a catch. Another run play. So now I'll go to 11. He's got the step. Exactly what he's doing. From the 4, Ryan. Julio Jones stretched and scored. Touchdown Atlanta.
Somebody find Julio Jones. If you're a Philadelphia Eagle, I am shocked that Philadelphia has given Julio Jones is going to have another big night. Quick screen on the outside, missed tackles. Thurman in the open air, and that's too easy. But once again, it's Matt Ryan using a check with me, calling one play, killing it with another. He keeps the Falcons in view.
The reason that it was called by the official when he saw the shoulders turn. Ryan taking a shot. Julio Jones, touchdown, Atlanta.
That's that name now. It's bump and run coverage against the well-known Maxwell, and Julio Jones, too strong, too fast, and Matt Ryan can't throw the ball any better. Look at this pylon cam we have, Mike.
Look at Julio.
Yeah.
Tevin Coleman is the running back. Ryan protected. Airing it out for Julio Jones in stride. Jones gains 44 to the Philadelphia 36-yard line.
Keep crawling into these 8-man fronts. You're playing single coverage on the outside. Great call by Kyle Shanahan. And Julio Jones has gotten the best of Byron Maxwell all night.
Screen on a 3rd and 3. Low snap. Blitz again. There's Jones. Catch in traffic, and he's got a first down. Jones is out. Falcons on a first down. A quick throw. Jones. Another catch, staying on his feet, and Julio Jones has a two-beater, John, right there, right down that seat. First down, another pass. Jones, 6 reception. Julio Jones. We saw him on the left, we move him to the right, and the same result as the Falcons on the move.
You know, we've seen him at the left, one outside. We've seen him at the right outside. Now you put him in the slot. These simple bubble screens just get the ball in his hands there. Giants showing pressure. Going to be interesting to see whether they come or they bluff out.
3rd and 6. Here it comes over the middle. Julio Jones. Pressure comes. Get it to your best player. Football down 3 from their own 2. Play fake. Ryan, all kinds of time going deep. Julio Jones, he caught it. He was just trying to prevent an interception, and he caught it.
Wow. An old teaching point in the NFL. When in doubt, throw it up to your best player. Julio Jones, my goodness. Ill-advised throw by Matt Ryan. You look at that effort. That is phenomenal by Julio Jones. Unbelievable.
I don't know that I've ever seen anything like that. Overall draft pick. And he said, my immaturity, I was not ready for the situation. Ryan, Julio Jones takes a hit by Landon Collins, and he doesn't care. He's still 1:53 left. Falcons 1st and 10. No timeouts left. Ryan gonna go deep for Jones. He's got it. Touchdown. There is a flag far side of the field. Hang on.
Defensive holding. Now got to deal with leaving Julio Jones one-on-one outside. Prince Amukamara doing his best to hang with him, but Julio Jones just has too much skill. And Matt Ryan, you just can't throw it any better. One of the best deep ball throwers in football. It took a while today to get to it. They finally do at a...
Joe, I think this could be really one of the elite defenses in this league by the time the year's up. 2nd and 10 to the sideline. Good throw. And a catch and a hop out of bounds. Pass caught. Julio Jones. And he will spin his way near another first down. This time, Sean Lee able to jog off. 3rd down. Pass, Jones left alone. Did he get them both down? He did. And a nice catch by Julio Jones along the sideline, good for 14 and a first down.
Well, really good route. They're finally able to get the ball to Julio Jones. They've tried a lot in this game, just haven't been able to connect. Excellent job.
Ryan for Jones. Great catch and throw. And Jones is good out to the 48. A gain of 22, and they're trying to get Julio Jones rolling here in the second half.
Well, they're going to run the deep crossing route. This is really how the Falcons like to take their shot. Different personnel groupings.
Third down. Ryan. Pass. Caught. Julio Jones stays upright. And in for the touchdown.
Well, Tyler Patman, you're going to see he's in coverage. Julio Jones gets a free release off the ball, and you're just not going to keep up with him. Julio Jones is 220 pounds. He runs a 4.3. He's hard to get to the ground once he has the ball in his hands. 3rd and 3, a clean release, and just easy pickings for Matt Ryan.
They give it another look to make sure he stayed in bounds. He did. Now on first down, play action works. Pass is caught by Julio Jones. And no answer for Freeman or Jones in 7. Quick setup and throw. Jones has got another. And a first down inside the 20. Third down and 3. Julio Jones has got another. And he is on a body to the 10. Touchdown could ice it. It's Ryan out to his right looking for Jones. He's got him. Touchdown!
Jones underneath the formation all the way across and see if they match up. You try to navigate all those bodies. It's hard to cover him up. He outflanks everyone. Just put it on him and let him get across the end line. And
bring in Nick Williams, an extra receiver. And they got Jones. First time he's caught it. Gain of 10.
National Football League converting third downs.
1st and 10. Deep drop. Looking long. And he's got Julio Jones. Boyer is there to make the stop. With a gain through the air to the 33 of Houston. 19-yard pickup. Another Falcon first down.
Well, you're going to see Julio Jones. He's going to run the comeback. Watch him put his foot in the ground and come out of this break sharp. These are tough routes to cover. You're so concerned about.
Need to get to the 34. There's Julio Jones, and that's a first down, Atlanta. To the 31 of bottom of your screen as a receiver on 3rd and 5. And there's Julio Jones for a first down. 3 Redskins have to bring him down, shoving him back from the 34. Protection for Matt Ryan. Julio Jones first down. 37 of Washington. Julio Jones underneath, slips a tackle, gets a first down. To the 21 of Washington.
2nd and 10. The fake to Freeman. He's going to pass again with all kinds of time. And he's got Jones this time. And he is knocked down from behind at the 42 by Ellerby. But a big gain here for Atlanta. Down the field they go for 25.
They love to stack receivers. They send Hankerson down the middle. That draws the defense. And look at the vacuum it leaves for Julio Jones. And you're thinking, hey, the worst run defense in the NFL. That's the New Orleans Saints. That's why Kyle, senior composure and just find a way to get that first down.
Too tight in formation. Fake to Freeman. Down the field they go to Jones. And Julio has a second big catch.
I'm in good position. Then he takes advantage of it with a good run.
Jordan giving chase. Pass caught by Julio down to the 35. And the Falcons.
Safety. Third down, Ryan finds Julio Jones. He breaks one tackle, nearly another, a first down up to the 42-yard line. Jones feeling healthy after being troubled by toe and hamstring injury, a gain of 21.
Played through both of them. They kept thinking each week maybe he couldn't go, and he answered the bell. And people talk about what a tough time he had last time out against New Orleans. He caught 6 passes for 93 yards.
Yep.
Most people would like to have that, and a joy that's just unbridled.
There's only one team that has as many rushing touchdowns as Freeman does in individual pass. It came to Kendall Light after an interception by David Bass. And a throw down the middle, and that's Julio Jones up to the 32-yard line.
Which is good and healthier for the players, but that's the only difference that I see. But it is the Alex Gibbs zone blocking up front.
Julio Jones tiptoes into the end zone, and that's a touchdown, the first of the day for Atlanta. And the Falcons have the lead for the first time today.
You think Julio liked this matchup? Look at him in the slot, and then look who's covering him. That's Derek Morgan. Derek Morgan's an outside linebacker, but before Derek Morgan was an outside linebacker, he was a 4-3 defensive end. That's a heck of a transition to go from
the left side to the right side of the formation. Blitz coming. And Ryan off his back foot just puts it in the air, and Jones will go and get it inside the 10.
I think 9 out of 9 times he's going to win that jump ball, guys.
And this is Jones here. He's just going to go down, and Ryan has told him, just as soon as you turn, be ready for the football. And what he counted on was the superior athleticism and ball skills of Julio Jones winning the play at the end, and that's exactly what happened.
Play action. Ryan on the slant to Julio Jones. Across midfield, Jones down to the 46. Down an 8. Play action. Ryan to Julio Jones again. And Julio Jones up the 23. Mike Jenkins there finally bringing him down. A 21-yard pickup. And this is a matchup that Atlanta will like all day. Why? Because Julio Jones is one of the best receivers in the league. It's working against Mike Jenkins, who's had his troubles in his offense as a coordinator. On first down, the pass again to Julio Jones. He hangs on, picks up another first down. Up to the 37, Chris Conte with a tackle.
Guys, they've got to work on this in a big way, does Tampa, because Julio Jones continues to get inside and run these slant and inside patterns. And these
32, Ryan able to find Julio Jones, and he hang on.
Safety's over here keeping an eye on Julio Jones.
Ryan, pump fake to the end zone. Jones, touchdown! To Julio Jones.
See, right here, the safety is supposed to be over the top. But when Matt Ryan made his move and pump faked, he left the deep zone and left Jonathan Banks on his own. And Matt Ryan on the pump fake, able to come back and find takeaways all day. Can they get one more and finish this game?
Julio Jones in motion on first down. Ryan able to find Jones, who breaks a tackle down the sideline, and he gets...
Matt Ryan with time. Open is Julio Jones. His 71st catch of the year and a first down at time for Matt Ryan. And Julio Jones has it all the way inside the 25 of the 49ers.
I think that's the first time this year that I've seen Matt Ryan drop back, hit his 5th foot, and just Julio Jones right here hit his 5th foot and just air this thing out. He doesn't have a really powerful arm, so he has to get it out on time. It's just good completion on third down.
Ryan, Julio Jones is wide open. Knocked down at the 42-yard line. He's overall. On third down, the pass. He held on. What an excellent catch.
The ball out of the backfield. Only Adrian Peterson and Chris Johnson with more rushing yards. Ryan going deep for Jones. Got it. Colts want a penalty. No flag. There's one coming. It's Vontae Davis.
Vontae Davis gets pushed to the ground. He's laying on the ground with both arms up in the air. Let's see. We see he extends. Looks like he more gets his feet tangled up than anything. Yes, Julio gets that right arm in there as they're
yards for the touchdown. All knotted at 14, Greg.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Meanwhile, that pass over the middle, and that's Julio Jones again, fighting his way to the 15-yard line.
Vontae Davis coming from Matt Ryan's left. Just a straight dig route. You're going up, you're just squaring off, getting underneath the safety, keep it flat and friendly. Big body.
Timeouts remaining. And Matt Ryan over the middle. Julio Jones with the catch, and he's hitting at about the 30 for practice session on Friday, didn't he?
Just the energy on all sides of the ball. The coaches, it was you could tell they benefited from the bye week.
Matt Ryan throwing to the near side of the field, and that's complete.
Standpoint. Vontae Davis is doing a decent job, but when you have that type of size and speed, it makes a difference.
Play fake. Ryan wide open is Julio Jones, midfield and then some. Inside the 40 to the 39 of the Colts. Vontae Davis and Clayton Gathers dragging him down.
Vontae's over the top. Looks like he has help to the inside.
Keeping an 8. Ryan. That's complete to Julio Jones. Ryan. And over the middle, that's complete to Julio Jones. And Jones has a first.
On second down, pressure from Floyd. Ryan lets it fly. There's Jones. What a man. The strength with the catch, and then
Ryan talks about they're learning, they're getting better, but you can't stop being aggressive.
Locked up for Ryan here, and Julio Jones makes the catch at the 40. We do have a penalty in the Vikings. Falcons have had a couple big turnovers. Red zone has been their faltering today, but Ryan goes over the middle. That's probably a good decision, looking to get some offense going into triple coverage to Julio.
20. And Devontae Freeman back in the lineup, but going to the air on first down to Julio Jones and making the catch and a first down out to the 32.
And making sure everybody was still focused on what we needed to do.
After Freeman gets the first down, this pass to Julio Jones, and he will have
team took advantage.
Devontae Freeman split to the left, empty backfield on third down and 6, and the pass bobbled. And it's ruled a catch finally. Good play made by Jones. Boy, Julio Jones caught him.
A nice job of getting it to him all season.
Kevin Coleman now in at running back. But Ryan goes downfield to Julio Jones and completes the pass into Tampa Bay territory. Buccaneers, no question about it. First down for the Falcons from the 26. And Ryan going to the air and getting it downfield. And it's caught by Julio Jones and dragging a defender into Tampa Bay.
Have taken plenty from the Falcons early. 21-0. Atlanta looking for something on offense. And Matt Ryan trying to give it to him. And that'll help. Get it to the big playmaker. It's Julio Jones. And that's good for why not? It's 38-0. Panthers on their way to going 13-0. Here's Julio Jones catching and breaking tackles and still going is Jones. And he's still playing hard. Into Carolina territory. They will spot him down.
Play action, and Ryan has a lot of room to run, but he has a receiver, and it's Julio Jones. Another flag is down at the 25. Two tight end formation, and this is going to be another play action pass and another completion of Julio Jones. Cannot stay in bounds, but he gets another first down. Ryan all alone in the backfield for the Falcons. And his pass is caught. Julio Jones and a first down at the 10-yard crisp drive by the Falcons. From the 11, they fake the run and they pass to the outside to Jones, and Julio Jones close to the touchdown. No signal given. Touchdown now. The officials live on Fox Sports Go. With the hurry up, Matt Ryan gets it out to Julio Jones, and he gets another first down. Matt Ryan slings it to Julio Jones, and Jones down to 9. Here's Ryan, pass, and it is caught by Julio Jones.
He's going one-on-one against, my mistake, against Devon House. House is playing that trail technique.
It's the football. And they go with the fake to Freeman. Ryan's got time here, coming deep near side. It's Julio Jones who's got the grab. And he's out to the 32.
Hey, Kevin, this is what speed does. Watch at the top of this route by Julio Jones. And watch the way he sells. He's going deep. I thought he was going deep, and then he puts the brakes, and Josh Norman flies right by. That is tremendous route running by a tremendous player.
He had 4 catches, 33. Sack to 3rd down and 12. Blitz again. Ryan steps up, throws. Julio Jones got it, and he's got enough for a first down. He sprinted by. We'll continue to watch. Well, danger zone. They start from the 1. They're going to try and throw it to Julio Jones. That works. And Jones out. Ryan looking, coming to Julio Jones, who makes the catch and breaks 3 from Josh Norman. And a big gain of Julio Jones. John Lynch calls and then receives a 24-yarder.
And Kevin, and again, it starts at the line of scrimmage. If you give Matt Ryan a firm pocket so he can step up into that pocket, he's really a good thrower of the football. And then Julio Jones working over Josh Norman in space, and then not done yet.
This area. Got to get to the 43. Pocket collapsing, Ryan rolling, looking, just going to throw it deep for Jones, double coverage. Oh, what a catch! Touchdown! To Jones, ridiculous.
Just throw it up and give him a chance. Julio Jones running downfield, going against one of the great players in football, and Luke Kuechly. Matt Ryan says, go deep. This is like on the streets in Philly. And Julio Jones up and over, posterizes Luke Kuechly. What a play by a great, great player in Julio Jones.
That was unbelievable.
That is special.
Wow. 70 tonight. Falcons still in the mix. And they're winning today, trying to pull off the upset. And here's Matt Ryan. Julio Jones breaking free. And they've turned him loose.
Freeman, the running back, out to the right. With time over the middle. Completes to Julio Jones. There's one. Bought the ball to the 44-yard line. On first down, Ryan's still with it.
Julio wide.
And he's got him. Slips and is pulled down
Here and on the last game of the season.
off the play fake.
Middle of the field got him.
Ryan stops it. Julio Jones up to the 45-yard line. Ryan throwing to Julio Jones down to the 2-yard line. For the 2017 season, Falcons from the 27. Ryan wants to go up with it. Julio Jones with a grab up to the 40-yard line. His 6th catch of the fullback. Freeman, the tailback, again the play fake. Ryan with time, puts it up and completes it to Julio Jones with a flag on the play.
Brian Dixon's right in the middle of that. And there was some bumping going on. Watch Dixon stay to the outside. Now there's a little juggling, but Jones, ooh, did he have it? Did he have control?
Pass interference, defense, number 20. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is a first down.
It's spot. The play fake, Ryan again. He's got Julio Jones. And he's
brought down at the 35. Catch number 9 for Julio Jones in the game. Sam, great players make big plays at critical times. And here's what's great about them. The whole stadium knows